Hi, this is Raj here, CEO from Raj Hospitality Management. HI, Hospitality Influencers. I'm so happy to bring you another legend today, Mr. E.M. Najeeb, who is the pioneer in the Kerala tourism industry. Almost 40 years he's been in the Kerala tourism industry. And of course, he's the Vice President for the IATO, CMD for Air Travel Enterprises, Director for the KIMS Hospital. And what else I can say, because I don't think so Mr. Najeeb needs any kind of introduction. He's kind of a mentor. Even for me, he's one of the mentor. So I'm going to introduce you Mr. E.M. Najeeb, who's going to talk about the hospitality industry and the tourism industry, the impact due to COVID and the post-COVID. So watch him and enjoy.
Yeah, my name is E.M. Najeeb. I am from the travel and tourism industry based in Trivandrum, Kerala. I'm the president of the Confederation of Kerala Tourism Industry. I was a past president of the Kerala Travel Watch Society for 6 years. And I'm also the National Senior Vice President of Indian Association of Tour Operators. I'm involved in different professional bodies and advisory committees of state government as well as national government. I'm also a member of the National Tourism Advisory Committee as well as the State Tourism Advisory Committee. See, my journey started in the travel business about 40 years back. And after 10 years of my travel journey, I have also ventured into tourism. Then subsequently ventured into hospitality. When I went first in 90s in London for attending the World Travel Market, as well as same year in ITB Berlin, the Indian stall was just like one small booth which we see in 3x3 or 4x4 kind of thing. That was actually Indian tourism at that time. There were no states, there were no tour operators, there were no hoteliers, and everybody used to come there and roam around in the Indian stall, in front of the Indian stall, and then meet people and try to start business at that time. And subsequently, I have influenced Kerala government to start a stall in ITB Berlin, and I was there with Kerala Tourism, and slowly the players have started coming in. Some of the hotels from Kerala came in, some of the hotels from India came in, and some Ayurveda centers from Kerala came in. So that's the way of my start was. Of course, we have expanded our activities in travel and tourism all over India now, as well as the Middle East. This has happened basically because of the passion I have for tourism. Because tourism has always given opportunity for me to meet people and share the experience and also understand the people's aspirations and ambitions and dreams. We have when we started Kerala tourism in small scale to promote Kerala as a destination, there was nothing in Kerala. There was no infrastructure, there was no hotels, and there was no roads to the destinations, and no products in Kerala. What we have done is we have taken beautiful pictures of Kerala, and we have actually started showing those pictures to the destinations in the world, saying that Kerala is most beautiful. This is our nature, and please come and enjoy the nature. And when they came and people have been attracted with this nature's photograph, and they started came in, then we have introduced our culture, and we have also introduced our cuisine. And we have introduced our facilities with the limited physics at that time with the government and some of the private sector resorts and hotels. But what we have done is the human touch, the experience which we have given was super. We have given excellent service to people, and people have gone with a lot of good memories of Kerala. And then the tourism journalists have started coming in. We have invited them to come and see Kerala and experience Kerala. And they came and took thousands and thousands of beautiful pictures, and our culture, cuisine, and various things they have published all over. Then Kerala became a destination. We have established a private-public partnership with the government. I was one of the initiative for that private. I'm fortunate to be one of the initiative for the private-public partnership between Kerala and the private sector. I have told the private sector, see, we are not in politics, we are in business. What we have to do is, irrespective of governments which is coming in power, we have to work with them to ensure that tourism is growing. And that is the basic principle I have instilled with the inculcated with our members of the tourism fraternity. Those days it was small, now it is big. And told them, listen, let us all keep all our differences with the government and keep aside. But let's go talk to them positively, work with them and enlighten them the opportunity and encourage them to support us as well as be with them to take the journey forward. And fortunately that has clicked very well with the officers of the government, with the ministers of the government as well as the private sector of Kerala tourism industry. That is what we see, a great partnership between the tourism industry and Kerala government, Kerala tourism today. We have not seen such kind of a partnership in any other sector in Kerala. That is what we have to do. Today, of course, it's coming in industry, it's coming in IT sector, which is coming in some other sectors also. But the Kerala partnership between the tourism industry and government has not been there in not only in Kerala but many other states. And out of the learning of Kerala, the other states as well as government of India started working with the private sector tourism industry, and today largely there is a great partnership in many states as well as in central government. But Kerala is always in the top end in that relationship, and that is how we have formed Kerala Travel Mart Society 20 years back, and this is one of the foremost marketing agency between government and Kerala, working very well and promoting Kerala as a destination. We have gone through many challenges. And if you look back the journey, I was very fortunate to be at to associate with Kerala tourism from the very day one for promoting international tourism, and I know the entire story and history and every incident of Kerala tourism's growth. Looking back, we have gone through many challenges. We have gone through many crisis situations. Recent crises, we know the flood situation in Kerala, the Nipah virus in Kerala, and earlier we had a demolition issue at the Munnar, which has happened, which was a very painful situation for the industry. But in all these circumstances, the industry stood together calmly and quietly and faced the situation and worked very hard as a team and overcome the situation. Today we are facing a crisis of COVID-19. COVID-19 is not a crisis in Kerala alone. COVID-19 is a crisis all over the world. So it's a crisis which is faced by humanity after probably a century later the Spanish flu, which has happened about 100 years back. We are losing people. Lots of people are getting affected by the disease, and the economy is many countries' economies are being demolished, and many businesses have been closed. Many thousands of people have been losing jobs, and it's a struggle for our survival. And probably later we can look at the revival. But I'm very optimistic. As a tourism professional, I'm very optimistic, and also a person from the service industry. I want to tell everyone that I'm very optimistic about the situation. It's a experience, a special experience which we are all facing, but I'm sure the humanity has to overcome this situation and move forward. Tourism industry, if you look at Kerala, we have a very good future, because Kerala government is one government which has handled to contain the COVID-19 very well, and with the support of the healthcare workers. I'm also from the healthcare industry, so that I can proudly say that the government healthcare departments as well as the private sector healthcare sectors have combined, work together under the dynamic leadership of our Chief Minister, and with all the officers and ministers, and with the government, with the many government sectors like police and healthcare workers. fought against COVID-19 and succeeded very well. And probably one of the two places in the world which has handled very properly the COVID-19 is Kerala, and other places Vietnam. A lot of youngsters who have come into this industry with a lot of dreams and hopes and working in the industry. 15 lakhs people are working in the tourism industry today. At least about 15 to 20,000 entrepreneurs have taken risks and borrowed money and invested in tourism. So tourism has to grow. Tourism has to go forward. And I'm sure people will travel. People from Kerala will travel, people from our different districts will travel, people from India will travel, people from abroad will travel. Because travel is an everlasting business. Tourism is an everlasting business. That is what I was always saying. It is an everlasting business. I'm sure that it's an everlasting business and the largest industry in the world. The largest employment is in the tourism industry in the world. The largest investments, one of the largest investments is happening in the tourism industry in the world. The largest foreign exchange earner for many countries is from tourism. So I think the youngsters who are looking at working in this industry should be very confident, very optimistic to face the situation, and we will all go together and work together and face together to overcome the situation and move forward. Don't be pessimistic at all. Don't be disappointed at all. Don't be gloomy at all. I'm saying you smile, face, and let's move forward and march forward to face the situation with the grace of God, with the blessings of God, and let's move forward to face the situation and overcome the situation and take Kerala and take India as one of the best tourism destinations in the world in the coming days. Thank you very much.